Alright guys, major announcement by Blizzard here. Blizzard recently announced that you can now only do 30 unique instances a day, which means when you enter a dungeon, you come out, you reset. You can do that thing only 30 times a day now, or in other ways you can say that you can do that only 6 hours a day now, because normally you can do 5 instances an hour, and if the limit is 30 instances per day, you can only do 6 hours of instances per day. So, what does this mean and who does this affect? Let's start with bots. Okay, yeah, this does affect all these 24-hour Stratholme farming bots you see all day, and the bots people have been complaining about in the community for the last couple of months. Although this update does not affect the bots that are roaming around the world, this does not affect the bots that are automating in battlegrounds either. Also, this update does not stop bots from just making a new account and botting their way to level 60 all over again and just doing the whole guildless dungeon farming thing with just new accounts, right? I mean, you only need 4 accounts with 4 sets of level 60s to be able to do the same thing they're doing right now. I mean, honestly, this does not stop the bot from doing anything. I mean, it's like telling a chain smoker that, hey, you can't buy more than 2 packs of cigarettes a day now, right? I mean, they can just have someone else buy it for them, right? So Blizzard is not really trying to stop the botters here. They're just setting limits to them. I mean, that's how I feel about it. I don't know how you guys feel about it. So who else does this affect? This affects a few gold farmers. I mean, there are a few gold farmers who play this game just to farm gold, and you often see them selling boosts and solo farming dungeons like 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day. And these are legit people I'm talking about. These are not bots. It may be bio-robots, but not actual bots, you know? Not codes. And starting from today, they won't be able to do more than 6 hours of farm a day unless they have more than 1 account. This also affects people who binge boost their way to level 60. Let's say you just made an alt and you want to boost your way to level 60 as fast as you can so you can just, start playing the game. Well, no, you can't do that anymore. And best case scenario is you can buy 30 boosts a day, and even if you do that, you are still going to be locked out of your main for the whole day, which means no raids or any other dungeons on your main or any other character in that account. This also kind of affects the people who check for Jed in Ubers, people who like zone into the instance, check for Jed, zone out if he didn't spawn, and just reset the instance again until they find the instance where they spawned. This kind of affects them. Maybe it doesn't, but still something I should mention here. This also affects the level 1 to 60 speed leveling challenges. As you know, 90% of the speed leveling is done through dungeon boosting, and now that there's a limit on that, speed leveling through dungeons is basically dead. Not unless you do the way I did it, which is like 6 or 7 hours of boosting every day. That's fine. But if you do it the way Zegers or Aleus or Beastie did it, which is 1 to 60 in one stream or in one day, that's not going to be possible. This is also going to affect the market a little bit, I guess. I mean, you should see a steady decline in supply of some highly dungeon farmed items like Righteous Orbs, like Arcane Crystal. As you know, there are people who farm, people and bots who farm Arcane Crystal and DM East herbs almost all day. So now that they have limits, these items should drop in supply a little bit and the prices should go up just a little bit. Who does this not affect? This doesn't affect like most of the people. I mean, most people don't farm instances more than 6 hours a day anyway. I mean, I used to a while ago, but I don't anymore. All I do now is make videos for you guys. So by the way, thank you for watching, and that's all I have to say. I don't want to make this video long or anything. I just wanted to get some points out, and thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.